Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you guys the reality of this body game shit, and I know a lot of men are still denying that shit because they're not on it and because they will never be on it because it does take a lot of discipline. But the shit is real, y'all. The shit is real. Everyone here who's locked in, you guys know how different life is when you really get in shape for real, and how differently you're treated and shit. And listen, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing to get the respect that you get when you're in shape versus when you're out of shape, you get fucking disrespected like crazy. When you're skinny, you get disrespected. When you're fat, you're disrespected because you disrespect yourself every day. If you're a fat motherfucker, you disrespect yourself every day. I don't care how much money you have. I really do not care. All right. You disrespect yourself every day by eating shit. All right. And you look in the mirror and you're like, nah, man, I'm good. I got money. I got money. You put some Louis Vuitton, over that big ass stomach, but you're not, listen, you're not, I'm not gonna say you're not happy, you're not confident, but obviously it's gonna be hard to be confident when you're fat as shit. But you're just not healthy, right? And that's the bare minimum. You're not your body's not gonna function how it needs to function. All right. So you can have, like I said, you can have that Mercedes that looks good. It got the rims and shit. You know what I mean? But the engine's not working and it has 300,000 miles on it. You see what I'm saying? It looks good from the outside, but on the inside, it's not good. And that's how it is when you're not on this body game shit. And another thing is, with this abundance mindset versus scarcity, I like to say scarcity. And I'm going to keep saying scarcity. I know you guys say, oh, say scarcity. I don't like saying scarcity. It doesn't look right to me. I say scarcity. All right. So when it comes to this abundance mindset versus scarcity, the reason you guys have that shit is because you're not, like I said, bro, you're not on Bodygame. I'm not talking about just like chicks. I'm talking about business. I'm talking about friendships. I'm talking about all of that. So here's the thing. When you are disciplined and you're doing what you need to do, and you're actually confident in yourself and you're accomplishing things and you're starting to get that self-confidence and you're getting that self-esteem from accomplishing things, right? You are going to be more comfortable doing productive things, being alone versus being with people and being unproductive, right? Because a lot of times people fill up their time with people so they don't feel lonely and they don't know who the fuck they are, right? One thing people do is they go from friend group to friend group and they go from relationship to relationship, never spending any time working on who they are. They don't know who the fuck they are, right? A lot of people are like, nah, man, like, I want her to want me for me. Who the fuck are you, right? Who are you? You'll be like, oh, well, sometimes I play Skyrim and video games and then you're like 25% body fat, you got fired from like 3 jobs or you're at a job you hate. Like what's your identity, right? You don't have an identity and you want someone to follow you, but you don't even know where you're going. You see what I'm saying? Like where the fuck are you going? You're making U-turns every day. So that's another issue that I see. So when you get on the journey to get on Bodygame, to be honest, you are going to get to that point where you're more locked in and you have goals and you're used to setting goals and going in the direction. All right, you're used to setting goals and going in a direction. That applies to all aspects of your life. All right, now with this confidence and this aura shit, I've been seeing a lot of you guys hit me up, right? And first of all, you guys mog me, but for some reason, I don't know what it is. I think you guys need to hit some chicks up or go talk to some chicks in person or some shit and go hang out with some more, lean dudes. But for some reason, y'all be mogging me. Like there's been like 10 dudes hit me up like, hey, appreciate your videos, man. What should I do next? I'm like, nigga, you already beat my physique. But like mentally, you know what I mean? Sometimes it takes time for you to realize just how like lean you are and how different you are from everybody else. Or you might have people around you, pushing you down or putting your mindset down. But, the next aspect as far as like confidence, because I was confident when I was like I was probably 15 to 18%, somewhere in that range body fat. But I had put on so much muscle, I became a new motherfucker. And that's why I was more confident because everything I was doing, you feel me? I was moving different. Like, for example, when I was skinny as shit, I was always like, damn, I was skinny and getting disrespected. I hated it. I was wanting to put on some muscle. I put on that muscle. I did something I didn't think I could do. It changed everything. It opened up my mind to like, yo, I could do whatever the fuck I say I could do, right? And then, I started setting monetary goals and I started accomplishing those too. I started setting, like personality goals, emotional goals, reading goals, and I started hitting all my fucking goals, right? I was like, I want this car. Boom, got that car. Right? I was like, yo, I want a Camaro, got a Camaro. I wanted this, I wanted that, I wanted that. Started hitting those goals because I applied the principles I got from getting in shape, being on my fitness journey, no matter what. I applied it to other aspects of my life. And that's what I need y'all to do, because that's when you will start to build aura and confidence. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of y'all, physique wise, y'all already mogged me. It's like start progressive overloading other aspects of your life. All right. Like you're 8%. Some dude was 8%. Some dude was like 10%. Some dudes that sent me was like 12%. Some dude was like 14%. But most of the dudes that were sending me shit, they're like between 8 to 15%. And it's like, yeah, man, just go progressive overload, friendships, dating, career, all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Just like you play video games, you get better by failing. I've never seen, unless someone goes and looks up the cheat code on YouTube, I've never seen someone just fly through a video game. You gotta work your way up through the levels. You gotta fail. That's how it's gonna be. So Just like you, like I said, just like you do with fitness, start doing that shit with dating, man. You gonna shit. Like a lot of people don't understand when it comes to dating in general, it's like it's the more shots you take. All right. I could I could listen, I could talk to like 10 chicks and like I say, like 5 of them could be like, "Ew, what the fuck? I don't like this type of nigga." And the 5 of them could be like, "Okay, cool." You know what I mean? And then out of those five that, are interested, 3 of them could be like, "I'm kind of interested," but he has to initiate. And then the other two are like, "Yo, I need to see him now. He's like everything to me." It's literally everything is a numbers game, but if you don't if you don't level up, you're not going to have the same optionality and the same abundance as, the top level dudes do. See what I'm saying? Like a lot of people ask me about dating apps as well too, and they don't even have clear pictures and they don't have haircuts, which is crazy. All right. But the optionality you get in career, right? And the quality of friendships go up. The respect you get goes up. But then also, like I said, in dating, the quality goes up, but the quantity goes up as well, right? Because you're on a higher level. So that gives you, in general, an abundance mindset. You get out of that scarcity mindset, right? That a lot of you guys are in because you guys, have not leveled up yourself. You haven't worked on yourself enough. When you do work on yourself, you work on your inner self, your energy, your body language, how you respond to people, relationships. If you do something like just saying hi to people every day, improve that. Right, start saying hi to one person every day. If you haven't said hi to someone in like 6 fucking months, start saying hi to people every day or some shit like that. Just doing small steps like that. That's gonna take you to the next level. Start approaching one chick a day. Start hitting up one chick a day. Start posting on your social media. Start doing different shit. You see what I'm saying? But just start doing. Because when you start doing, you're gonna start failing. You're gonna start seeing what you like. You're gonna start seeing what you're good at, what you need to improve on. That's how you build aura and confidence. So you're not just gonna like. You see, you're not gonna build a good physique and not do literally do 0% else, right? Ignore it, like ignore everybody, not say hi to anybody, not post anything, like, and just somehow someone's gonna knock on your door and be like, "You're 8% body fat. I have 10 girls for you," or "You're 8% body fat. I got a job for you." Listen, you're going to be received better in the real world when you're leaner. So start talking to people, start interacting with people, or in reality, people are going to look at you and they're going to want to start a conversation off rip. So then saying hi is easier than if you're out of shape. If you're out of shape, people are going to look at you disgusted. When you're in shape, people are going to look at you and they're going to watch what you're doing. And it's easy. They're going to make an easy conversation opener. Like, for example, when I was out of shape, like I said, like chicks used to just fucking look at me like, "Ew, what the hell is that?" Versus now, they'll start to try a conversation. Like I'll be at the gym, right? And I'll just go to like the vending machine, get like a energy drink or something like that, and a chick will start a conversation. She'll be like, "Oh, hey, I like that energy drink. Why are you getting that for?" Or, "Do you usually get that energy drink?" Just starting a conversation, right? That happens a lot more. Or following you around the gym, or filming you or some shit when you're not, or she thinks you're not looking, or like going next to the machine you're doing on when you're in shape. That's not gonna happen when you're out of shape though. It's just not. 100% chance it won't happen when you're out of shape. No one's paying attention to you because you don't pay attention to yourself. That simple. But yeah, as far as this, like I be telling you, as far as this body game shit, man, it's different. It's different, man. Life is different. Sometimes I'm like just going through life and I'm like, damn, man, that shit would not happen if I was fat as shit. Like some days, you know what I mean? Like, just like last week, I was with my boy, both lean. Just the amount of conversation that started just because of physiques, people coming up to us, people asking us questions, people just being nice and shit like that, man. Just so many things happening because we're in great shape. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys don't realize because, like I said, you're not in shape, but the the social media and the like dating aspect basically, but the social media and the dating app shit when you're in shape is way fucking different. But a lot of you guys will never know it because you've never been in shape before. You know what I mean? You've been like, yeah, dating apps and social media, it ain't it. You gotta do in person. If you've seen the numbers me and my boys done on social media, you'd be like, yo, what the fuck? I am never approaching a chick in real life ever again. Like I said, for me, like I could definitely approach a chick in real life if she's giving true and saying that everything's going good. But it's like I don't know. That's just too much. It's like, yo, you got 30, like literally 30 chicks already hitting you up, and you're only, me. I can't date 30 chicks at once. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got that much energy. So I might be hitting up 1 to 3 at most. You see what I'm saying? But then if I don't like those 1 to 3, then I could deal with the other 27. But then there's not another 27. Now there's a new 100. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it is when you're just you're on your shit, especially on social media and dating apps and shit. Like I remember I went to Houston. I was like, when I was in Houston, when I was in Tampa, when I was in Jax, I was like, yeah, I'm finna date for a little bit. I was like, nah, bro, I was too overwhelmed. There was too much going on, too many options. I was like, let me just lock in and just let me just lock in. Like, and that's the type of shit that happens when, you know, when you get in shape, you get that optionality. A lot of you guys are just like, yo, I just want one chick. Yo, I just want to see one chick. Or nah, bro, like I can pull, man. Like I can go to the club and pull. I can do some pull. I'm like, yo, I'm all about, as you guys can see by my fat loss techniques, I'm all about low effort. All right, I'm about low effort and natural shit. Like being where you want it. So as far as chicks, they're gonna hit me up first, or you know, give me a choosing signal before I approach type shit. I'm not just going up to some random chick who was like looking away like, ugh, I don't want to talk to him, and just trying to force her to be with me, because that's just against the laws of nature anyway. But if a chick is staring at the gym and she look good and she's my type, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her. But she was already staring because I'm on Bodygame. She's not gonna stare at the fat nigga unless the fat nigga has a big ass watch and she, her rent's due or some shit. You see what I'm saying? It is like, it is what it is. Shit is different. You get received completely differently. You're getting received differently when you're on this Bodygame shit. It's just chicks are going to be more attracted to you. The genuine desire is going to be there. All right, it's going to be there, and they're gonna listen early, and they're gonna think they're in love, and they're gonna be like, damn, I'm in love with you, all this other shit, because they don't see shit like you. When something is rare, it's coveted. I'm gonna keep saying that. When something's rare, it's coveted. Period. And like I say, a lot of these issues that y'all be telling me about, I don't know I've never heard of any of these issues. I'm not gonna lie. Like it just doesn't. As soon as I got on like Bodygame, I never heard of any of these issues. Like, man, like, yo, I need to. This is the most common one. That's why I keep saying it, because if I go live on TikTok, or like, if I go live on TikTok, or I get a DM, it's usually about this shit. It's usually about someone saying, something like, yo, like, like, should I go on a second date, or should I ask her on a second date? Are you fucking serious, bro? If you are contemplating asking the chick on the second date and she's not making it very clear, like she's not stalking your stories, liking your shit, or DMing you, or messaging you, or like, texting you, or calling you for a second date, then she's just not genuinely interested. Like, listen, y'all be chasing chicks who are like, oh, okay, this is my 17th option or some shit like that, right? Because you're not gonna skip to the front of the line. Like, it's Amazon Prime when you're in shape. You skip to the front of the line, all right? And that's in a lot of situations. Like a chick she could be like, okay, I'm just gonna date around, blah blah blah, or these dudes are okay. But when it's somebody that they actually genuinely want and they get interested, they cut everybody off, bro. They're just cutting all niggas off. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, as far as like healthy relationships and shit, which is all I've seen growing up, my friends and homeboys that are engaged and married and shit like that, I mean, they're in shape, they're ambitious, they're applying progressive overload and ambition and executing and leveling up in all aspects of their life 24/7. So they don't really have issues when it comes to like dating, because they're always trying to level up. They're never like just like, okay, let me put all my attention on this woman to make her happy and throw away my business, my career, my physique. They never do that shit. They're always leveling up. All right. And like I said, man, this like the abundance shit. There really is no hack to confidence. There's no hack to like dating. It's really just, you just fucking get it. Well, that is a hack. Get the fucking shape. And during the process, you're going to get more confidence, and you're going to get more compliments, and shit's going to be easier because chicks are going to actually be interested in you. It's night and day difference. When a chick's not interested in you, there you go overcompensating, try to make conversation, trying to make her laugh, and trying to like get her off her phone. Versus when she's into you, nigga, you ain't saying shit, and she's off her phone. She's asking you questions, and she's nervous, and she's this and she's that because she's actually interested. It's a huge difference, man. So get the fucking shape, man.